Hello again. So thank you for coming to these videos from our Slice of Pie page. So this will be our recommended videos. So I'm going to recommend a great book, a TV show, some music, a movie, and last one, usually theater, but maybe I'll do anime or something like that. Anime or comic books. So I'll explain each steps. So these are great for studying English. So I'll try to recommend books, movies, TV shows, things that I've watched and that I think will help you learn English naturally. So first book, the best book I could recommend is Still Like an Artist. So of course, please watch the other videos. Maybe I'll link above about them. But this one is Still Like an Artist. It's a great book. This comes from, I think, a famous quote by Da Vinci, Picasso, maybe Picasso. He said, "Good artists copy, great artists steal." So I think that's where this quote comes from. And here, as you can see, I've used it a lot and put post-it everywhere. And this one I like, especially relates to today. So of course, it says here, yeah, the manifesto is this: draw the art you want to see, start the business you want to run, play the music you want to hear, write the books you want to read, build the products you want to use, do the work you want to see done. So it's a great, I like this quote. There's a lot of quotes like this, easy to read, easy to find, easy to highlight like this. So please check this out. Yeah, unlocking your creativity. So please check this book out. Still Like an Artist. In the next part, we have, let's see, let me open this, TV shows. Yes. So in TV shows, I recommended before, I think Modern Family and Friends. Today, I'm going to recommend Blackish, actually. Blackish spelled like this. You can see this is the cast and crew of Blackish. I think it's finished now. It lasted like 5 or 6 seasons. I think season 8. I don't think it was season 8, but I think, yeah, at least 4 or 5 seasons it lasted. It's, as I recommended before, Friends was a great TV show for casual conversation between friends. And of course, Modern Family, Inside Your Family. This one is about Black people, Black history, and Black people and how Black people live in America. And it's very interesting. Like my hometown over here, Memphis, Tennessee, there's a lot of Black people that live there. And it's very realistic, this TV show. It's down to earth and it shows how real Black people live. Plus, I recommend it because it's very educational. Like as you get on, like season 3 or season 4, they'll add some segments where the main character is telling a story. He'll tell the history of Black people in America, and they'll show drawings or cartoons, and they'll educate you along the way about different Black things. Like, for example, Juneteenth. They did one show all about Juneteenth. They educated about it for about, not the whole show, maybe 8 minutes of the show. They explained about it. So it's a great show. Next will be a guy from Hawaii, but all American. This guy on the left, Bruno Mars. Now I think he's staying in Las Vegas all the time, but he's great. The last 2 ones I recommended was Eminem and who was Ed Sheeran. So they're great at using vocabulary. This guy's great at vocabulary, but also great at music. Like when I hear his music, I think, have I heard this before? It sounds so similar because he knows old music. He started out, I think, when he was 4 or 5 years old, singing in bars around Waikiki or around Hawaii in English. So he was singing. So it's very interesting. His family is originally, I think, from Philippines. Let's see, next. Star Wars. Of course, as all my students know, I love Star Wars here. I have the Darth Vader here. Somebody gave this to me as a gift, one of my students, because they know I love Star Wars. But I recommend, even if you don't like Star Wars or you don't like science fiction, this movie I recommend for as an English student, because especially if you're an English college student, because this one, Star Wars Episode 4, which is now called The New Hope or A New Hope, A New Hope. So is I recommend because the storytelling in this movie is spot on. Before he wrote this book, George Lucas read a lot of old history. He read about old Japanese history, like samurai history, old Western history, and the good and the bad, like all like Disney stories, Cinderella, all those things he read, and he put them all together into a great 3-act story, telling like a good character, a bad character, these things happen. This is the art. So if you copy this in your storytelling, it's amazing. So yeah, he couldn't do any better. Like for example, the sword fighting is all based on Kendo in Japan. So of course, and the mask even I think was based on Darth Vader's mask based on the Kendo mask in Japan. But anyway, it's very perfect storytelling. This one. The other movies are different. They're great at different things, but this one's great at storytelling. Plus, good at science fiction. If you like science fiction, special effects. This was he made the most famous special effects company in the world. Of course, he also made editing company, he made sound company. So it's great to see a movie. He changed how movies are made because he thought, wow, sounds not great. I'll make this company. So, or I'll make editing company. So it's great. And next, usually I recommend in this section after movies, I recommend a theater play. I think I recommended Beauty and the Beast and Hamilton before, but I decided maybe theater is hard to find. Like unless you can go to New York or go to London, go to Chicago, go to New York, go to Tokyo. Sorry. So instead, I thought in this section I'd recommend anime stuff, animation stuff. So for example, like it could be comic books one week. This is a TV show based on a comic originally. TV show could be movies, anything, anime area. So for example, this is Sazae-san. And Sazae-san actually has the world record, I think, for the longest running anime show in the world. Yeah, it's from 1969. I think it's still continuing. So 53 years. So if you like Simpsons, if you've ever watched Simpsons, I think Simpsons is based on this show. I don't know if they knew about it. Either they accidentally created a similar show or they knew it. They copied similar. The Simpsons, like typical a lot of shows in America, The Simpsons is overreacting. They'll show normal life. Here's the job, here's the house, but they're overreacting the situation. This show, it has some overreaction, but it's showing normal Japanese family life, how Japanese families live day to day. That's what has grandparents here, parents, children. So please watch in English. You can find in English. Either find a book, you can find a drawing book, because these originally were 1969 is when the TV show started. I think 1949 is when it started as a comic strip in the newspaper. So you can maybe find it in English, both as a comic strip or as an animation TV show. So I hope these advice worked well for you today, and please use them to study English. Yeah, still like an artist, like learn how to use these phrases well. So if you like these videos, please don't forget to subscribe and give us a like and comment below. And also up here, we have some similar videos about what we recommend. So please check these out. And of course, over here, some popular videos on our channel. So please have a look at another video. And until next time, have a good day. See you tomorrow.